welcome to another episode of our Fm19 Journeyman, and I have made a mistake. I haven't rested our players. It's been only a couple of games since that last win, that 3-0 victory over Hull. We've had some great victories lately, by the way. It's really nice to see, especially like in the same episodes. But yeah, I didn't rest our players, and now we've got Birmingham, who are our local rivals. And, well, Jake Doyle-Hayes is on 77% fitness, and Gabriel and Yastrzemski aren't looking too sharp either, so it's not going to be easy. Now, Chesnikov is out of his injured state. He is just having fitness troubles, but he is able to play relatively safely. So if we need to bring him on, we will, but I'd still rather start Doyle-Hayes and then bring Chesnikov on, hopefully at half-time. Yastrzemski's a bit of a bigger issue. Obviously, P2 probably needs to make his way to the bench over... I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to bring on Joe Phillip, am I? Yeah, we'll keep Benkovic there for the Gabriel worries, and then I guess we just get stuck straight in. Now, obviously, Birmingham the first game up today, followed by Derby. There's a lot to play for right now, a lot to play for. So hopefully this win here can give us that motivation, that inspiration we need to try and find a way to overtake one of these three teams in the playoff spots, along with Norwich and Derby, and find our way into a late playoff push. 6 games remain. Let's get through the final 2 of them, or 2 of the final... You know what I mean. 3rd to last episode of the season. Let's get into it. Jake Doyle-Hayes is not fully fit and may struggle to see out the match. I'm aware. I'm very aware. Well, they come out with a 4-4-2. I slightly remember a couple of their players. I remember them having a mountain up front. So, yeah. Let's get underway. It's our rivals. I mean, surely... keep our run going and win this match. Oh, only 3 players reacted well. Nothing from the assistant either. That is not great. We have to be considered favourites. Let's go out. These are quite low down in the league. We're a lot higher up and in an excellent run of form. Everything should be in our favour, as there is a very early highlight. Gustavo on the left-hand side, forward to Toma. We're forced to go all the way back to Gabriel, but a chance here to maybe try and build something out. As Doyle-Hayes, forward to Yastrzemski. He's on the edge of the box, gives it to Bayliss, who turns, strikes, and 2 minutes in, Mikael Bayliss scores again, his 19th of the season. Excellent. Assisted by Yastrzemski, despite the fitness troubles, he's done it. I don't know what to say. That is outstanding. That is exactly what you want to see in a Derby game. This is a great finish. Literally turns it, hits it cross post, and puts it straight in. Brilliant. Absolutely outstanding stuff. I just want to remind you, at the start of the season, Bayliss had 2 league goals. Now, not all of his... We've gave away a penalty. Bennon has gave away a penalty. He's picked up a booking for it. That seems harsh. There wasn't that much in it. Come on, Vidanovic, this is your time. This is your time. It's not your time. It's 1-1. 5 minutes in, both teams have scored. We got a great goal. They got a silly penalty. I'm not quite sure what Bennon did. It looked like a little bit of a shove to me, but, I mean, he completely wrong-wayed the keeper. I don't know why I watched a replay of a penalty, to be honest, but... It's not bad. Come on, let's keep going. Let's try and bounce back and get back in the lead. They've got a free kick. Morgan's going to flick in. Horn heads out, though. Can Gustavo head on? No, they've got the ball back once again. Oakley is on it. Back to Lee. We're forcing them backwards, though. Not anymore. They've got it forwards again. Oakley's in space. Strikes. Vidanovic sees it wide out for a corner. A great save there from him, but more than anything, a poor shot, to be honest. And we've been quite fortunate with other teams having poor shots these past few games, but Vidasa heads clear. Burton's still on the ball as we swarm him with 4 men. I mean, I know we're on a pressing system, but that is ridiculous as we're trying to win this ball back. We're putting it on. Come on, just win it. Oakley's forced so far backwards. No, he does manage to pass it away. This is continuing, and that's concerning. Romeu forward to Mountain, who strikes. After going 1-0 up in less than 3 minutes, we're now behind at 2-1. We've got a fight on our hands here, so I don't want to see it again. I'm not going to lie. I just want to get stuck straight back in. Tell them to show some passion. Here we go. We've got a highlight. If we can maybe get a goal here, going back to level terms would be, well, it's definitely an exciting contest for the supporters. We tried to play up. That didn't work. Gabriel's had a few good long passes. That was not one of them, as Oakley's just jogging to the side. Burton across to Romeu. We're struggling here, big time. They flick it over to Morgan. Can they put it across? Well, they can, but fortunately it goes over the bar. We got away with that a little bit there, but gave the ball away needlessly. And I think we are struggling. Another highlight. Toma out wide to Horn. Do we maybe need a first half substitution because of these fitness issues? I'm not sure. Bennon on the right hand side goes for a cross. Yastrzemski goes up, nods it onto the post. So close, such a good opportunity, but it's just millimetres the wrong side. Just, so close there. But Yastrzemski's on it once again. Are we going to see anything else? Toma on the right goes for the cross. It's blocked and out for a throw-in. A great opportunity to level things up, but literally inches away. Another highlight, a throw-in in their favour. It's an action-packed derby. The fans are getting the money's worth. Mountain on it. It looks like it's going to be them pushing forward once again as they give it to Agbonlahor. Verdassa steals it. Forward to Bayliss. Well, they win it back, but Horn gets the loose ball. Come on, let's try and find something, please. Toma. Good ball forward, anything? No, back to Horn. They're working it well here, not rushing it, which is nice to see, as they try to find a good chance. Bayliss on the ball. Can he find Flynn? He can! Flynn strikes! And it's back to 2-2. 36 minutes in, and we finally level back up. It feels like we've been behind for so long. But, well, we took the early lead. We conceded a couple. Back level now. It's a great goal, by the way. Our strikers linking up very well. It's why I like strike partnerships. That's a great ball through. Flynn strikes excellently. And it's 2-2. Now, we are, on paper, the better team, so as long as it's level, I think we have a good chance of taking the lead. But, well, we need to get back to that position first, as there is yet another highlight. Yastrzemski flicks it across, Bayliss heads just over, grazes the top of the bar, according to the text. It's so tense. Well, at half-time, it is 2-2, and you can see here the results coming in. Nothing is looking too much in our favour, other than the fact that Bury are losing. So, well, that does mean if we win this game and then beat Bury, we will overtake them. I'm pleased with how things are going? No. Aggressive. I'm not pleased. I'm not happy with your performance. They all look fired up. I don't know why I was going to say I'm pleased. Let's get into the second half and try and take the lead, hopefully as soon as possible. 50 minutes in, I can't keep Doyle Hayes out there any longer. I was meant to do this at half-time, but I did just sort of forget. So, Chesnikov comes on. Toma moves into the advanced playmaker role, and yeah, I'm just hoping that we've still got the quality out there to do this. Now, Chesnikov, a perfectly good player, but he's been out for a while, as there is a highlight. Toma's on the ball, knocks out to Yastrzemski. Can he find a cross? Well, it's deflected. Toma on the edge of the area, runs forward with it, strikes, and it's, I mean, awful, to be honest. That's a dribbly little shot that went wide. 63 minutes in and we're just not seeing anything, and I don't know what the answer to this is. I don't know whether to bring on Haryanto, see if he can find anything. I think I'm going to. Haryanto on for Flynn, see if he can be that substitute we need to find us a goal, to put us back in the lead. Tell him to get creative while we're at it. We need a goal. Well, we do have a throw-in. Horn forward to Bayliss, who tries to nod on. Benham gets on the ball. He's running towards the box, strikes. The keeper's forced to parry it wide. It was a great effort, but not in the back of the net, which is what we need. It was a good chance, but we need the goal. Toma flicks in the corner, but it's easily dealt with as well. We just sort of flick it out to no one, to be honest. They have got the ball here, and the highlight might be continuing. We need to shut this down. Mountains on it, nods on to Romeu. Gabriel clears confidently, and hopefully that's the end of that, but we're still looking for a goal to give us the lead. 75 minutes in, and we need to take Yastrzemski off. He's absolutely dead on his feet. I'm bringing P2 on for him and hoping that we can just find some way to get this. I'm also going to make Toma more attacking. We just need that winning goal. Well, we've got a corner. Toma's going to step up to take it. Flicks it in. Haryanto can't get on the end of it. We've still got the ball, though. Toma on it once again. Flicks it straight over to the other side, to Chesnikov. Can we find a cross into the box? Bayliss heads it straight into their defender. They've cleared. What's going to happen here? Is it going to continue? Horn on the ball, plays forward to Toma, I believe that was. We're trying to find another chance. Chesnikov on the ball. Can he find a pass? Well, it's not good. And then other one's on it. Lacey coming forward. This is disastrous. If they score here, this is awful. Morgan's on the ball. It's a great ball forward. Romeu strikes. Before that, we were only 4 points off of the playoffs. I just want to point that out. Now, 5 again, which isn't dreadful, but we could have been 2. I don't want to see their goal again. I can't believe we're losing to our local rivals at a time like this. Well, we've got a corner. Toma's going to flick into the box. They head just clear, and it looks like they've cleared it. Again, it looks like it's going to be another one in their favour, despite it starting from our set piece. Hold on, maybe not. Gustavo wins it back, plays forward to absolutely no one. Dreadful ball. Like, who was that even aiming for? Who was that even meant to be to? Lacey's on it. Gustavo puts in a good challenge, but, well, they've still got the ball. They put it into the box. It's a great save by Verdanovic and a great block by Gabriel. If that would have kept us in the game or done anything to, you know, of actual benefit, that would have been absolutely superb. But all it's doing so far is only keeping us 1 goal behind, which is absolutely nothing for us, to be honest. Time in extra time just flies by. We've got a late corner. Toma's going to flick into the box. It's easily claimed by Barnett. And we're going to pick up a 3-2 defeat, which is shocking, especially against our local rivals, and especially at a time like this. The worst thing isn't just that we're now 4 points off of or 5 points off of the playoffs. There's also now all these teams in front of us and it, which has just, well, crippled it, really. I'm not happy with that result. We took such an early lead. We gave away a penalty. We conceded from an attack that started from ours. It's shocking. It really is. That's nail in coffin, I believe. I think that's really gonna do it. But well, you never know. Let's push on. Let's see what we can do. We've got Derby coming up, who are just above us in the table. Let's see if we can bounce back. So here we are for game number 2 then, looking to bounce back against Derby. Now, if Bury drop any more points and we beat them, we might be able to overtake them. The issue is we also have to overtake Norwich, Reading and Middlesbrough. Obviously, Derby will be sorted if we beat them today. But it's just not very likely, really, is it? We've got 5 games left of the season. If we pick up 15 points, maybe there's an outside chance we can do it, but I'm not too optimistic. Now, the side is pretty much our first 11. I'm leaving Chesnikov on the bench because, to be honest, Toma's done quite well. So let's give him a bit of a chance. Let's see what he can do, and let's submit the team and get stuck straight in. I'd love just another win. Even if we can't take those playoff spots, I'd love to end on a high note with a good string of wins as they come out with a 4-2-3-1. Standard stuff, really. So let's get aggressive and say we need to bounce back. A few players reacting. Well, there's 7 of them. So let's kick off. Let's get underway and hopefully have a, well, not throw it away like last time. Well, there is a highlight. Early on into the game, less than 10 minutes in, Gabriel is on the ball, lumps it forward. Well, somehow it goes to us. Flynn strikes. Somehow he saved it. I don't know how any of that actually happened. It flew over their defender's head and Bayliss nodded it onto Flynn, but then they pulled out a great save. Toma's corner doesn't really come to too much as well. You just get the ball back on this wing. Benon can't get up to head it away. He's back on it once again. Goes for another cross, and this time it's good. Flynn nods down past the keeper into the back of the net. Another goal for Andy Flynn, assisted by Toma. I say I'm keeping him out there because he's playing well, and there you go. He scores, or he gets an assist. He doesn't score a goal. That would have been very impressive to score from there, but yeah, they really just struggled to get the ball clear there, to be honest, and to get it clear in any sort of control or any way that stopped the attack. We just had chance after chance after chance, and eventually, one of them went in. Well, this is not a good sign. Bayliss has came off injured. He's had such a good season, and he's been so good for us. I mean, he's got 18 goals in the league. He was on 2 when we took over, 12 games into the season. And now he's on 18. He's been so crucial for us. That's a real big shame. But hopefully he's not out for too long. McGee's going to come in that pressing forward role. We haven't seen him for a bit. Let's give him another chance and see what he can do. Well, there is another chance here. Gabriel on the left-hand side. Can we manage to find any way to just try and find a second goal, to be honest? I'd love to try and secure this, wrap it up a little bit, as Jastrzemski's coming forward with it. He takes on one man, slides it across to Bennon. Can he get across into the box? No, he just strikes, and McGill parries it wide for a corner. I think Bennon maybe had better opportunities there other than shooting. His finishing is not his strong point. For all his quality, that's definitely, one of his weaker areas. So, shame really that he did choose to go for the shot. We've got a free kick. Doyle Hayes to Gustavo. Can we maybe try and find a second goal, please? Doyle Hayes back on it on the left-hand side. Slides forward to Jastrzemski. The cross might be on here if he can find it. Well, goes back to Doyle Hayes. That cross is blocked, but Gabriel forward to Toma. We're still looking to try and find a chance. Toma on it once again. Slides out to the right to McGee. Forward to Bennon, who strikes. It's saved once more. That was a much better shot there from Bennon. Very, very good. I switched between Bennon and Benon, depending on which one sounds better at the time. But Toma's going to flick in a corner. They head clear. Benon back on it once again. Out wide to Toma. Goes for another cross. But, well, it's another corner here. Are we going to see it? It looks like we are. That's not too bad, really. If we can maybe get something from this, it's a decent sign. No, they just head clear. Benon back on the ball. This is a relatively underwhelming highlight so far. Benon with a long-range shot. Are they going to counter-attack now? This is a long highlight for a lot of nothing at the minute, and if they've got the ball, I'd be alright with it staying a lot of nothing. No, never mind. It just faded out. What an odd highlight. Well, we've got a free kick. Toma's going to flick in all the way towards the back post. Jastrzemski racing for the ball. Does get there. Gets hacked down by Malabi on a yellow card, but no bucking. Horn heads forward, but we can't get on the ball, and they're going to play a great one over the top. Hodges is on it. We're trying to chase him down. Vodanovic fortunately saves the shot, puts it wide. That was risky there from their player. It did pay off for them. They got a good chance from it, but sliding in like that when he's already on a yellow, definitely not a safe manoeuvre. Vodanovic claims the corner easily, and we still look to be relatively in the driver's seat, as we do have a throw-in. Horn on the right-hand side. Going to put in the cross, but it's headed clear. Toma trying to fight for it. Does get the ball. Gives it to Doyle Hayes. Edge of the area. Strikes. Just over the bar. Gives them a goal kick, and I assume that's going to be the last highlight going into half-time, which we've got a 1-0 lead. Derby are a good side. They're just above us in the table. Bury 0-0 with Huddersfield currently. They are dropping points. If they can keep dropping points, we may stand a chance. Let's say I'm pleased how things are going, keep it up. This is a good result so far. But, well, we're up into 8th. We just need to keep going. We need to keep fighting for these wins. Well, we're 71 minutes in, and I'm going to bring on Harry Anto for Flynn. We're just not seeing much of this second half, so I just want to make a bit of a change just to try and shake things up. It's worth noting they've also had to bring a player off through injury, Jay Sheehan. So, well, at least it's happened to both teams. Admittedly, theirs a lot later than ours, as we do have a throw-in, but none on the ball. There's a man in the centre. Doyle Hayes strikes! He was in so much room for so long. Horn actually a little bit slow on the pass. Banon a little bit slow on the pass, Horn took the throw-in, but, yeah, he did it eventually, and it worked out anyway. Who can complain? I mean, look how much room he's in. The man who's marking him just goes for a walk, and Doyle Hayes still in so much room. When he does get the shot away, an excellent chance, puts us 2-0 up. Let's keep going. They've got a throw-in of their own. 82 minutes in. The game's certainly not over yet, but Jastrzemski wins the ball back, knocks it onto Doyle Hayes. We've done a good job reclaiming the ball, now retaining the ball. We just need to try and find a chance from it, but, well, it's not going to happen when McGee nods it down like that. Very poor, giving it away. Jastrzemski, though, cutting it out. Once again, we get back on the ball. We lump it forward. Gabriel doing that for absolutely no reason. Under no pressure. He loves a long pass, Gabriel. I personally don't love a long pass, as Jackson strikes straight into the hand of Vodanovic. A terrible shot from them. Might as well have been a pass back. But, for now, it's looking quite good. 5 minutes of added time, and, well, they're absolutely flying by, and it looks like we are going to pick up a 2-0 win. We're only 3 points behind Bury if things stay as they currently stand, and we do have a better goal difference, and we have to play them in the next game. Now, it's 2 days away. We need to rest the squad, and then we just need to go out there and try and beat them. Fortunately, we do know that they've played today as well. It's only going to be 2 days away for them as well, so it's not like it's a one-team factor. And then following that, we've not got too bad of a run-in. I know we've got Millwall and Bristol, whichever Bristol it is that's in our league. I honestly can't remember, which isn't a good sign. But, yeah, we've not got too bad of a run-in. So, coming up to the final 4 games of the season, we've got Bury, who are in 6th. We've then got Millwall, who are right down at the bottom in 23rd. Then we have Cardiff, who have just secured playoffs and are in 3rd. And then we go back down to the bottom for a game against Bristol City in 17th. It's, well, stressful, to be honest. We need Reading to drop points. That also has to happen for us to have any hope. But it's not impossible. It's really not impossible. If we win these games, Cardiff is going to be the big roadblock, I think. Like, we need to beat Bury, Cardiff, Millwall, and Bristol City. It's possible. Very possible. Just not likely. But we'll go on with these 2 games. An absolutely huge game tomorrow against Bury. If we can win it, we will be in the playoffs. Let's find out what happens tomorrow at 5:30. Subscribe to get that into your feed. Follow the Twitter. Join the Discord. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Leave any feedback in the comments below, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and goodbye.